Okay, so still talking about money. I mean, I was just sipping my cup of tea. Doesn't matter. But hey, the Senate has rejected the president's, that's President Muhammadu Buhari of Nigeria, his request to reorganize the 22.7 trillion naira Ways and Means advances collected by the federal government from the Central Bank of Nigeria. Now, the Ways and Means provision, let me break it down, allows the government to borrow from the Apex Bank if it needs short-term or emergency finance to fund delayed government expected cash receipts of fiscal deficits. I hope you got that. So the president can borrow. Buhari acts restructuring of the 22.7 trillion naira Ways and Means advances obtained from CBN over the last 10 years, as well as 1 trillion naira to be collected as new domestic loan in a letter read on the Senate floor last week. However, this generated uproar in the Red Chamber during the consideration of a report by its Committee on Finance, which worked on the presidential request. This request was not granted. And a lot of Nigerians are coming out to say, yes, it is good. It should not be granted. Don't forget, just yesterday, over 800 and something trillion was passed in the Senate as well. And these monies will be used to complete various projects that were not complete or incomplete. Besides that, some of these monies will also be used to fund, of course, the House would get about 30 billion out of that, the healthcare system and the likes. So Nigerians are coming out to say this is very good. Reject all, especially now that the president is about to leave office. We do not want to incur debts. Don't forget, borrowings can also come from, like we mentioned, the Ways and Means. But the Senate is saying, no, we're not having that. You already have one. So let's just work with what you have. And this seems to be cherry good news for Nigerians. What say you? What do you think? Is it a good news for you as we wrap up 2022, finally, where Nigerians can say no more borrowings this time, and we're going to have a great time initially like we thought it would, free from borrowings? What are your thoughts? Tweet us and let's know. It's at News Central TV.